Okay, the weather's messy in parts, starting to get messy in parts of Milwaukee. Jeff Frings, our photojournalist, though, who's in the outlying areas, joins us now where we've seen some of the conditions out there that have been kind of troublesome throughout the morning. Jeff, where are you now?
Passing Dairy Queen.
Yeah.
I'm on, I'm on Johnson Street in Fond du Lac, and I can tell you that the transition line that we've been talking about all morning, transition between rain and snow, I'm definitely north of that transition line because the snow is as heavy as I've seen it this morning. It's fairly steady, fairly heavy. The visibility is, the camera is a little tricky. It sees kind of better than we do. I would say the visibility is down to about half a mile to a mile because of the snow coming down a little heavier now. And you can obviously see the streets are a lot more covered with snow than they have been in the previous segments that I've done. This is on the city streets, the highway on Highway 41 coming up here from the south. It was still in pretty good shape. I'm about to get on there now. We'll see what it's like now. But, you know, a half hour ago, 41 was still snow covered in the left lane. The right lane was still had a kind of the two tire tracks that you could drive in where everyone was driving, and it was still clear pavement in that area. But we'll see what that's going to be like here in a minute. But it's definitely coming down a lot heavier now than it was half an hour ago.
Are you seeing a lot of traffic out there?
Traffic in town here in Fond du Lac is kind of a little less than what you would expect on a normal weekday.
Yeah.
Traffic on the highway, I think, is kind of similar. It's a little less than you'd expect, but it's not a ghost town or anything like that. I've seen only 3 cars in the ditch so far, coming from Beaver Dam to Fond du Lac, and those are the only cars I've seen in the ditch all morning. And so now, getting on on 41 South here, you can tell that there's less snow on the roads because they've had the plows out quite a bit. There is definitely snow on the roads, so you have to be careful. You hit those the ridges in between those 2 tire tracks, and it can send you flying.
All right, Jeff Frings, thank you. In Fond du Lac County, again, this is just a warning of what we could